Hi guys, this is IPQ bringing you another exciting audio commentary. And this game is going to be between STX Seoul and eSTRO team, who have been doing a lot better. And it's going to feature Hyvaa, an up-and-coming Zerg from eSTRO, and one of the greats, July Zerg. And I think July Zerg has an advantage in this matchup because he's still a very good player, and Hyvaa, he's shown some glimpse of talent, but he has not been doing that great. But I'm sure we're going to see a pretty quick and exciting match, which is typical of Zerg vs Zerg matches. And we're going to see how this game's going to unfold. Usually in Zerg vs Zerg, you get first you get Zerglings, and then you get Mutalisks, and then you see July Zerg spamming before the game starts to warm his hands up. And we're going to probably see some Zerglings and then Mutalisks, and some Scourge. And that's mostly what you make in Zerg vs Zerg. And we're going to have to see which builds these players go for, because this is really important for Zerg vs Zerg, as you know, a 12 hatch counters a 12 pool, and a 9 pool counters 12 hatch, and it's almost a build or loss. Although good players tend to go for the 12 pool build, because even if you go 12 pool and your opponent 12 hatches, you're still not as behind as when you go 12 hatch and your opponent, 9 pools you. So we're either gonna see like a 12 pool or 9 pool from July Zerg, I would say. And then we'll see what Hyvaa decides to do. Maybe he will decide to take a risk and go for either 9 pool or the 12 hatch, or he'll also go 12 pool. I mean, really it's kind of a guess game, because you can't choose your build order before you scout your enemy, which is kind of what I don't like about Zerg vs Zerg, because you choose your build order in the dark, although that's true of other matchups as well, other mirrors, but not so true of well, it depends. I guess you adjust later in other matchups. And they both got their overlords, so they're probably either going for 12 hatch or 12 pool. If one of them goes 12 hatch, he's going to have an advantage. And we'll see. The observer is showing us what they're trying to do, and we're not seeing a pool for either one of them just yet. If they go for 12 hatch both, I'm gonna be kind of surprised. And here they're showing Toss Girl, and was that up magic? I was looking at Toss Girl, so I couldn't really catch a glimpse of that other person. I mean, you can't fault me for that. Okay, so if I forgot to say, pretty sure Hyvaa is in green at 6 o'clock, and July Zerg is in orange at the 3 o'clock. And I think July Zerg and Hyvaa both went for 12 pool, so they're not in any danger. Although, maybe July Zerg went for 12 hatch? No, he just went kind of a weird build where he's getting a lair before speed, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be safe unless Hyvaa's speed kicks in and he's able to win just from that. I'm not sure where they deviated from their builds. I might have missed that part, which is my bad. But I don't think these 6 things are going to do anything, because July Zerg also has 6 lanes. And he's getting his lair first, so he's not going to have speed just as fast. And now he's going to block his entrance, and Hyvaa's going to try to attack his hatchery to force him to come away from his entrance and then possibly slip in. And I think Hyvaa's going to go back to the base. He sees that he can't pressure his opponent. So they're about even. They both got their second hatcheries up, and now they're going to have to be pumping lanes, because if one of them stops, even a 2-lane advantage can turn the game. But look at this. July Zerg is already getting the Aspire up, and Hyvaa's still getting you know, his layer up, and he's gonna get his layer up soon, but his spire's gonna be slightly later. I don't think it's gonna matter because of the travel time between the bases. And let's see, he still doesn't have his spire up. He might be in trouble if July Zerg is able to get his Mulisks up in Hyva's base before you know, Hyvaa is able to get any Scourge. Although, you know, having them in your opponent's base is pretty difficult, you know, to pull off, because if the Surge pop right as you get there, you might get caught off guard and lose a few Mulisks to Scourge, which is a bad trade because Scourge are only 75 gas and 25 minerals, so you always want to trade 2 Scourge for Mutalisks, or even worse, because, you know, if he gets 1 Scourge on each Mutalisk and just has a few Mutalisks to pick the rest of the 10 HP Mutalisk off, that's even a worse trade. Okay, so July Zerg is moving out with his massive Zerglings, and he's no doubt going to be building Mulisks while doing that, and it's going to be a big Zergling battle. Look at that. July Zerg already has speed, and Hyvaa should have speed as well. Yes, they both have speed, and now they're going to fight each other, and I can't tell who's going to come out ahead. Oh, he moved his Zerglings back needlessly, and I think Hyvaa's going to lose this battle, and he's going to allow the July Zerg to come into his base and possibly pick off some drones. This is not good for Hyvaa because he's behind in his spire, and it might get picked off right here. I don't think Hyvaa can win at this point. He's getting destroyed by the July Zerg's Zerglings, and then he's going to get destroyed by July Zerg's Mutalisks. Unless he builds more Zerglings instead of Mutalisks. And he's losing more drones. One more drone down. I don't know how Hyvaa's going to come back from this. Although July Zerg makes some Scourge. Oh, so he's making the Scourge to counter. He's going to kill Hyvaa's Mutalisks right as they pop out, which is a pretty smart move because he has his Spire first. So he's just going to hover over the Zergling eggs of Hyvaa, and he's going to try to pick off those Mutalisks once they pop, but one Mutalisk already popped, and he's getting chased by Scourge, and he's going to get surrounded from the top, but no, those Scourge miss, and now it's getting chased, and he cannot do anything until more... Oh, it takes a hit, one more hit, and it's dead, and Hyvaa's in big trouble, because July Zerg already has 1 Mutalisk out, and did he just... I think he suicided a Scourge for like 3 Scourge or something ridiculous. And now it's Scourge trying to Scourge, which is an even trade, obviously. And he got a Mutalisk. And then you have 1 Mutalisk versus 1 Mutalisk. So I'm guessing it's a pretty even fight, but I don't know. Hyvaa just tried to pull the Mutalisk back, which is... Oh, it's probably because July Zerg's Zerglings are in Hyvaa's base, and they have superior numbers, and they're going to try to fight the Zerglings of Hyvaa, and... one of the that Zergling is hitting the pool needlessly, where you should be killing drones, and then Hyvaa scourges the Overlord and some Mutalisks of July Zerg to try to hold off this attack, and the lairs, I mean not Hyvaa, the lair, the Spire is gonna go down. Oh my god, is it going down? Yes, it goes down, so now there's no way for Hyvaa to replenish his air army, so if July Zerg gets a bunch of Mutalisks, there's nothing that Hyvaa can do. And look at the number of Zerglings coming in from July Zerg. He's going to pick off all the drones, and there's not many drones left in Hyvaa's base. And I think this is going to be GG, because Hyvaa can do nothing when... Yes, Hyvaa GG's, and it's over. And STX Seoul takes the first match. I can't say this is unexpected, but it was certainly an exciting game. And July Zerg takes a win for STX Seoul, which is, you know, it's another win from July Zerg. He's a great player, and we're going to be moving on to set 2. So, thank you guys for listening. I'll cue out.
3대 0이 남은 선수를 못 보고 3대0이 일단 필요를 하고요. 이거 어떻게 되겠습니까?
그렇습니다. 이 김은동 감독의 서지수를 4차전에 배치한 판단. 4차전은 마무리의 그런 자리거든요. 지게 되면 X결정보다 간단 얘기인데 그냥 끝나거나 서지수를 배치했다는 것은 3대0의 가능성도 어느 정도 생각을 하되 만약 그게 아니더라도 2대1에서 간다는 자신감 때문이에요. 그러면 A시결정전 김구현이라든지 김문현이 마무리하면 되니까요.
네.
어쨌든 저희들은 서지수의 경기를 보고 싶단 말입니다.
박성준과 신대근의 대결 박성준이 승리를 거둔 세트가 1대1 앞서는 SX고요. 과연 4세트 신이승과 서지수의 경기가 나올 수 있을 것인지 함께 기다려보시죠. 잠시 후에 2세트로 돌아오겠습니다.